I just wanted to, I'm feeling a little nervous right now, so can I just ask everyone to stand up for a second? Thank you. Just stand up, stand up. I want you to actually help me calm my nerves. So what we're going to do is if we can just do a little bit of a shake here. Good, good, shake it. Just feel, yeah, make those hips start swinging it. Okay, that's it. All right, okay, sit down, thank you. Now I'm feeling better, because not only do I look like a fool, but all you guys do too. Okay, thank you. So, when I was invited to talk today, the topic that was given to me was Technicolor. And what that means to me, when I look at how Technicolor was born and the story of Technicolor, it really was about visualizing a different reality. It really was about bringing to the world something that we hadn't seen before, that would shift the way we perceive the world. And, almost a century later, look at where we are. So who am I? As Omar mentioned, I'm a Facebook consultant and a trainer. That's exactly what I do. I just sit there on a laptop and pretend that I do work. But realistically, what I'm all about is really about human behavior. And social media is fantastic at displaying what that means to us, because it's really changed the way that we communicate. And we all know that, right? These days, it's easier to pick up your smartphone and text somebody as opposed to giving them an actual phone call. And that's changing the way we do business. It changes the way that we engage. The worst is that it changes the way that we dump people. And that's just terrible. Yeah, you feel it, right? So, or maybe you've done that. Okay. But what I wanted to really bring into today's talk is really about this concept of visualizing reality and how we see ourselves. A lot of the work that I do with my clients, what I love doing with my clients, even though it's business and it's social media and it's communications, it's really about understanding who they are and who we are as a connected society. And the beautiful thing about social media is, we can be tweeting with someone in Libya. We could be tweeting with someone in China. Maybe not on Facebook because they got Weibo. But the point is, social media is really shifting who we are. Now, I'm going to share a story with you from my own history. Now, first of all, can I ask everyone that's here, who would like to walk out of here feeling richer today? All right, hands up, straight up. Okay, good, awesome. So my task and my challenge is within the next 3 minutes to make you feel richer. Okay, now, no, I'm not going to dump $1 million out of the roof. It's not going to happen. Omar might be able to make that happen, but I'm going to share this story about this particular picture. About 18 months ago, I went back to Laos. That's where I was born. First time. I'd come across 33 years ago as a refugee and never been back. Okay, unfortunately, it was due to the passing of my mother that was the impetus for me to actually realize, hey, this is just this moment, and some of you might have felt it, a moment that pulls you to go somewhere, that pulls you to go in a certain direction that you haven't been before. And it's very uncertain. There's anxiousness, there's fear, okay? There's this, in my mind, going through that moment was, oh, what the hell is going to happen? And this is a beautiful example of that. So here I am at my family's house. It's in a village about 2 hours west of Luang Prabang, which is one of the northern cities in Laos. And I'm told to jump into the back of this pickup truck. And living in Australia, you don't do that unless you live out in regional, rural Australia. You don't jump on the back of a pickup truck with 6 other people and just speed down the highway at 80 kilometers an hour. It doesn't happen, right? But in that moment, it did. And what it really, it highlighted two things to me. One was that, wow, what did I miss out on growing up in Australia and not growing up in Laos, all right? And two, amazing things happen when we don't expect them. Amazing things happen when we're open to amazing things happening. Okay, and one of the things that I've noticed working with the people that I work with is we're constantly looking at our to-do lists, right? Is that true? You've got a to-do list, you've got about 100 things to do today, but how many of us have a to-appreciate list? How many of us actually appreciate where we've been and where we're going? So I'm going to ask you to participate, if it's okay, to participate in a little process with me, and it comes from one of my mentors. You probably know him, Tony Robbins. And so if I can ask you to stand up for a second. Stand up. You only have about a minute and a half to go, so it won't take too much of your time. And I'm going to ask you just to close your eyes. Okay, and just visualize. I want you to put your hand on your heart and feel your heart. Breathe into your heart. Feel the strength of your heart and the beating of this gift. Because when that heart stops beating, you no longer exist. But something somewhere has given you this opportunity of life. Now I want you to step into a time that you could feel deep gratitude for. A deep, deep gratitude. It could be sometime in your past as a child. It could be sometime in the present. And really feel the feelings of being there. See what you saw at that moment. Hear the sounds around you as if you were there right now. Now bring into your memory another moment. Another moment that you could feel gratitude for. Maybe it was a coincidence, and we love coincidences because we don't have to do anything about them. They just happen. But they bring to us people, adventures, circumstances that lead on to something amazing in our lives, something incredible. Feel gratitude, feel that rising within you. And now let's switch over. We're going to go into a series of moments in your life very, very rapidly. We're going to shift over to moments where you felt proud. Okay, so bring right now into your mind a moment where you felt really proud. You know, something that you achieved, or maybe it was your children, or your friends, or your lovers, or whoever it was that you felt fantastically proud about. And bring it to now a sexy time. A sensual time, a romantic time. Bring that into your moment. Maybe it was a time where you laughed. You laughed like you almost fell off the back of your chair. That's it. And just feel those moments piling up on each other, stacking up on each other, and feel those feelings within you. And don't just think of them. I want you to go in there. Be in those moments. That's right. Okay, I want you to open your eyes now, hands off. You can put your hands back down, and just, high five your neighbor or give them a hug, whatever you're feeling right now. It's all good. Thank you for playing. All right, if you could just take a seat. Beautiful thing about being in Sydney is that we're open to so many opportunities. Okay, another thing that came out of being in Laos was seeing how little that they have, but how rich they were. And that showed or revealed to me something that we miss out on when we're in busy mode. We're so busy doing, we don't stop to appreciate. So my challenge to you, or my request of you, is that you wake up, you came up here early today, 7:30, you were here, beautiful, thank you. Now, within the next week or the next month, my request to you is you get up at the same time, or maybe a little earlier, and you catch the sunrise. Okay, and you appreciate being able to see that. Or if you're not a morning person like Jane, catch a sunset. Okay, and do something to make someone else smile. Because it's the little moments at the end of the day when our time is up. It's the little moments that are actually the biggest moments. Thank you.